All right, welcome back. I want to read number 14, Mario Edwards Jr., Chicago defensive lineman, PFF grade 88.6, 2020 cap hit 750,000, a former second-round pick of the Raiders. Edwards registered as a career high 4 sacks and a situation player in Chicago. He was also at stops in New Orleans and with the Giants. Now for the top 3. Tyson Alua, Pittsburgh defensive tackle, PFF grade 89.6, 89.6 that is. 2020 cap hit, $3.6 million, and he's 34. Losing Javon Hargrave last year in free agency to Philadelphia didn't hurt the Steelers much. They welcomed back Cameron Hayward from an injury, and Aliyu, a 7-year regular in Jacksonville, started more games in 2020 than his previous 3 since joining Pittsburgh. Number 2, Corey Linsley, Green Bay center, PFF grade 89.9, 2020 cap hit $10.5 million. He's age 30. Linsley is in a class by himself at center this offseason. He missed a handful of games after being placed on injured reserve with a knee injury, but returned in Week 16. And last but not least, the number 1 potential free agent fit for the Browns. Trent Williams, San Francisco offensive tackle, PFF grade 91.9, 2020 cap hit 12.5, age 33. The 49ers acquired Williams in April for a 5th round pick following an extensive holdout with Washington. He didn't play during the 2019 season, but didn't show much rust during his 2020 return. Williams ranked first among offensive tackles regardless of their contract status. Well, those are the top 50 and top 39 potential free agent fits for the Browns, and we'll see what they do when it begins on March 17th. Before we get to today's games, we're going to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 trivia question. Which NBA player once co-starred alongside Jean-Claude Van Damme in a major Hollywood action movie? And if you said Dennis Rodman, you are correct. Jean-Claude Van Damme, Dennis Rodman, and Mickey Rourke starred in the 1997 action thriller Double Team. I will have another trivia question on my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. We are down to the final 4 teams in the NFL playoffs today, and it's the AFC and NFC championship games. Those games today will decide which 2 teams will earn the right to play in Super Bowl 55 in Tampa, Florida. And one of them has already been decided. One of them is already in. The Tampa Bay, the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have squared off today in the NFC Championship at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, and it was the Bucs led 28-23 and then scored in the 4th quarter, but Green Bay did not score until the 2nd quarter, and Green Bay had chances but struggled. But nonetheless, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are headed back to the Super Bowl for the first time. And I believe it's last time was 2012, so it's about first time in, or 2011, excuse me, first time in 10 years. So Tom Brady's in the Super Bowl now with Tampa Bay, previously with New England. Tampa Bay beat Green Bay 31-26 in the NFC Championship game today. And this was just one of those games Tampa Bay really controlled it, but Green Bay kept it close. It was a tight game between the Packers and Buccaneers. I'm having some trouble here trying to get the highlights for you. I'm having some technical problems. But Green Bay kept it tight. Green Bay really did. And I got to give the game balls though to the Buccaneers. Tom Brady, 20 of 36 carries and attempts, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Leonard Ferrante, 12 carries, 55 yards, 1 touchdown. Chris Godwin, 5 receptions, 110 yards, no touchdowns. But Tampa Bay, took the early 7-0 lead in the first. Brady's pass to Evans for the 15-yard touchdown. Scoop's field goal is good, and it was 7-0. Then the Packers tied it up 7-7 in the second quarter. Rodgers' pass deep right to Valdez. Scanlon for the 50-yard touchdown. Crosby's extra point is good. Then we're tied at 7. Tampa Bay scored their second touchdown of the game. And Hedge reported it as eligible. Leonard Ferrante right in for the 20-yard touchdown. Scoop's extra point is good. And it was 14-7 Tampa Bay. Green Bay got as close as the 24-yard line, 15 plays for 69 yards. They kicked a 24-yard field goal. I think they were at the Tampa Bay 30, Tampa Bay 24, and it was 14-10 second quarter. And then Green Bay, Green Bay scored their third touchdown of the game. Tom Brady's pass to deep left to Miller for the 39-yard touchdown. Sukop's extra point is good. It was 21-10 at the break. And the third, Tampa Bay scored their fourth touchdown of the game. Brady's pass short middle to Braid for the 8-yard touchdown. Sukop's extra point is good, and it was 28-10. Green Bay scored their second touchdown of the game. Aaron Rodgers short middle to Tanya for the 8-yard touchdown. Crosby's extra point is good, and it was 28-27. Get back there. And then Green Bay actually get a touchdown. Then Tampa Bay had an interception, and then Green Bay got the ball back. Hey Keith, how you doing, buddy?
Well, Scott, what were you doing?
Right now, I'm in the middle of a podcast right now that I'm doing, but I'll have you on as my guest right now.
All right. Well, I didn't know you were doing.
No. Stay on the line. I'm going to have you on because I'm just trying to recap the first game. And then Green Bay came back, scored another touchdown, and Aaron Rodgers passed short middle to Devontae Adams. It was 28-23. And then Tampa Bay kicked a field goal, 46 yard. It was
I know what's going on with Buffalo. I didn't bother to watch.
And it was 31-23. Hold on, kid, on the field goal, but and then nonetheless, Tampa Bay gets the win.
I'm gonna watch the Cavs at 7 tonight. They're in Boston.
Yeah. Now, Keith, I thought the Packers would have this game.
During the commercials, I'll flip over and check the score of the Buffalo-Kansas City game. But I'm going to be mainly watching the Cavs because they're going to be playing shortly.
Yes, they are going to be playing very shortly. But
Came up with
Yes, they did. And now, Keith, what are your thoughts on this first game between the Buccaneers and Packers? Because it was a tight game between Green Bay and Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay did prevail in this one.
Well, it seems to me that Aaron Rodgers was not on this game today. That he was looking forward to going to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2011, and just didn't quite have it today. Seemed that Brady wanted to go there. So for Tom Brady, this will be his 10th appearance in the Super Bowl. And,
Yes, it will.
from Gronkowski and his friends, seems that Tampa Bay made it to the Super Bowl for the first time in many of them.
Yes, it has been many a year. Now, in the AFC Championship, we got the AFC Championship going on right now, and it's 3-0 Buffalo with 9:58 to go in the first. Buffalo and KC are squaring off right now in the AFC Championship game at Arrowhead Stadium in KC, Kansas City, Missouri. Now, if Buffalo wants to win this game today and get the win over the Chiefs in this game, they will have to score early, which they have done against the Chiefs, and really contain Chiefs QB Patrick Mahomes III. And the Chiefs will have to, and the Chiefs secondary and their defense. Now Buffalo's defense has played better this second half of the season, nearing the end, and the Chiefs will have to really try to contain Bills quarterback Josh Allen and Buffalo's secondary and offensive and defensive front line. Now, Keith, what are your thoughts about this game? Because I've got KC winning this one.
Well, Scott, it seems that everything was centered around whether Patrick Mahomes can recover from his concussion protocol after his game versus the Browns the prior week, in which he was knocked out in the fourth quarter and did not return to the game with a concussion, in which Kansas City nearly lost the game. That provided, that's not for that 4th and 18 play by Chad Henne, which got them the first down and allowed them to keep the ball to win the game. Now I expect a yeoman out performance from Patrick Mahomes, but if Buffalo is going to plan on winning this game, they got to not kick field goals and concentrate on scoring touchdowns if they are to beat Kansas City, because Kansas City's high-power offense, they will put points on the board in a hurry if you're not careful.
Yes, and I agree with that. And I really think Kansas City will prevail. And I want to once again congratulate Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski on being named the 2020 NFL Coach of the Year. And it was my privilege to announce the top 50 free agent potential fits for the Browns. We'll see what happens when they get into the free agent. That's really a look ahead to the offseason. And
Some breaking news. It seems that former Browns general manager John Dorsey has signed on with the Detroit Lions to become a part of the management. In what capacity has not been disclosed yet.
yeah.
It has been learned that former Browns GM John Dorsey has signed on with the Detroit Lions.
Okay. Thank you for that breaking news.
Yes, and it's also known that the Detroit Lions are planning on getting rid of their quarterback Stafford. It looks like Stafford is going to be a free agent.
That does look like he is.
It's really large for the free agent season because the breaking news out of the world of the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions have hired former Cleveland general manager John Dorsey to be an assistant in some kind of capacity, which has not been disclosed yet. So stay tuned, and I will update.
We'll both keep you updated on it. Yes, we will. And I just wanted to briefly mention, I'm running out of time, and I want to just a little bit of baseball news that Hall of Famers Don Sutton passed away at the age of 75, and Hall of Famer Hammerin' Hank Aaron has passed away in his sleep Thursday night at the age of 86. Well, this is just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 AFC and NFC Championship update show and top 50 free agents for Browns news. And Keith, I want to thank you for being on. And I'll have a recap of the AFC Championship game once it has concluded. And until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day in every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1. I'm done.